Okay, ready?
Yes, I am here. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the Confogl Cup Fosho 2 Grand Finals between Team Royalty and Team H2K, Hard2Kill. And we do have Royalty coming in from the winner's bracket, so they only need to win this one, this map, Hard Rain, and H2K needs to win twice in order to take the whole Grand Final. So we should be in for an exciting match. This last time these guys met on the parish came down to the finale. We know that finale can be very frustrating, but that shouldn't be the case tonight. We do have the map 4 of Hard Rain, but that shouldn't be a problem. Is my co-caster Polas here?
Yes, sir.
Would you want to take a roster rundown?
Yeah, sure, but real quick before I forget, do we know if we're playing a finale for this campaign?
Yes, we are.
We are? Okay. And we're gonna have H2K versus Royalty here. Royalty, we've got Purple, ProdigySim, Breaker, and Killatoy. Their typical pretty solid lineup. And then for H2K we have Sideways Box, Eclipse Raccoon, and I assume the last spot's gonna be Bravo, who is now on the server
Right, you
yet.
are. Should be in for
Stop shooting me.
a great match tonight there, Polas.
Yeah, I actually have no idea who's gonna win. Both teams are just so good. I feel like maybe H2K has a small advantage because they do practice a lot more. I don't see Royalty practicing too much, but everyone on Royalty is just so good that, I mean, I really just I don't know who's gonna win. They get either team here.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very close game. I think the fans are going to get what they want to see in a good match here. And yeah, like you said, Royalty. I don't see them playing too much. I haven't seen Killatoy on as much, and yeah, like you said, I don't think they play together.
Yeah, I think they'll do some pubs and stuff, but I don't think they actually scrim themselves together.
Yeah, H2K I see playing all the time, or I guess not all the time, but they do play together quite a
All
bit.
the time.
All the time, like 3 days, like 3 scrims a day.
All day, every day.
Yeah, no
24/7.
doubt. For sure.
13, at least 14 hours a day.
Absolutely. These guys are just, they love the game, they get paid to play, so. So, you are going to see the finale tonight, which we haven't seen in a long time. It was broken, but apparently it is fixed, so we get to see it. It's one of the better campaigns in the game. So, kind of excited to see that. We don't have to deal with just map 4, we do have the finale.
Not many
Should be
people
cool.
play finale anymore. I miss this finale too. I like it. It's one of my favorite finales. It's got, it's got lots of hittables and stuff, and it's like pretty well balanced in my opinion.
It's
like
actually
hard
one
to
of the
survive.
most, yeah, like you said, it's one of the more balanced finales, but
I
it's
think
just
it's
too
actually
bad.
probably the best finale. I mean, the only one maybe comes close is like Swamp Fever.
Yeah, that one's somewhat balanced, but it's just too bad that we had tank glitch problems, and hopefully we
Yeah.
do not have any sort of lag problems tonight that deals with pauses, because I know that purple does get de-doused. De-doused.
Douse.
Quite a bit. Get the douse. We are close to being ready here, folks, so I went offline just in case we had to deal with any problems. So purple does not get the de-douse. Battle wants me to yell at... Oh, he wants me to get yelled at.
What a rude guy, Battle.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was a nice guy, and here he is, just rude as can be. So we do have 2 war rooms here, so we'll be having some war rooms tonight for the tanks. We might switch it up once in a while and go to Survivor War Room when there's a tank. Just, you know, kind of keep it spiced up for the fans. So, Polas, there is prizes for this championship winning team.
Do we know what the prices are?
I was going to buy them plushies, and we're going live right now, and I'll tell you just after the first round here what they are. So we are going live here.
This will work.
Do have one going in the bottom. We already have the spawns up. Smoker's going to check full from side. We do get a triple boop. Jockey gets shut down. Here comes the Charger up top. He's coming up. He's by himself right now, and they're just waiting on that. There, he's not sure what he's doing. He gets a punch on the sideways fly. He just misses his charge. Cleared, and the Boomer's still up looking for a proxy. Gets a proxy on the Nick.
Luckily, the Boomer died last. Good job by Purple hiding there until the Charger died. So they can hopefully get a 3 cap of Spitter now.
Pulse, could you respect, please?
Sure. Not too bad for a first attack, though. I don't know how that Boomer got a really good boom off with only somebody being able to capitalize the split. And it looks like they maybe even want to move this in now. They don't even have everyone up right now, but they're going in.
And they're still going to send it in here, Pulse. They are coming from the back. Everything
all
from the back. Hunter gets skeeted. Very nice skeeted. Spit landing for a little bit of damage. Jockey's trying to land some scratch. Scratch is not going to happen. The Smoker in the hands of ProdigySim is going to back up and get that despawn.
Nice long skeet there, but I think it was sideways on the Hunter.
I'm surprised he did not shoot the car, because that Hunter jumped towards the car hoping that they would shoot it. Kind of a little bit of separation here, but I don't think it should... Actually, they could set up on the back too, but I don't think they are going to elect to do that.
They're just getting their second spawn up now. They're going to have the 3 cap with a Boomer.
Reloading.
Hunter spawned up. Looks like they want to go in right now.
And they are sending in. Here comes a pull from the rooftop. He's going to get a pull. Charger's going to land. His charger's going to get cleared. Hunter gets skeeted by the HR in the
another
middle.
skeet by... Is that sideways, or did the HR get hit?
I believe that was Raccoon who got that skeet. Nice hiding place being called out. We do have that tank up in the hands of Breaker. Why don't we take it over to a Royalty War Room? Infected.
Yes.
I'm a reload.
I can
This
hit
guy's
Bravo
inside.
here.
Charge him.
Oh, pounce!
Can you cut him
I
off
got
in there,
sideways.
Dalton? Or
Massive chip!
Got this guy, got this guy.
just cover him as long as you can? Take him upstairs or some shit?
The other two
Clear
are split
breaker.
because they came back for me, so.
2 more.
Down him.
One more.
And then get out. Get
You're
out.
still fine. You can get up top if you want.
You're taking damage. You need to get out. You need to move.
Yeah, just go back upstairs.
We can
Well,
boom the down
support
guy.
side.
I'm up on
Okay.
the floor.
Nine.
A door just
Just
opened.
chill. We're just trying to get the kill on this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, Hunter, can you pounce him? Tank cover that.
Yeah.
Hunter, pounce
I'm
down
coming
guy.
in.
Tank
Cover
cover.
me, guys. Cover that shit, please.
Passing.
Punch him.
She's dead.
Kill her.
She's
They're
dead
running for
already.
it.
He's not
He's
going
dead. They're running forward instead of punch hook.
Yeah. Can you despawn Breaker? Okay, whatever.
Reload. Let's not mess this up by shooting each other. Okay? Now. Reloading.
Good to go.
I missed.
Ah, this
Just
sucks.
commit in. You got cars. You're good.
Yeah, you're gonna have Horde and cars. You might want to just move some cars up to cut him off.
Yeah,
It's
get
safer.
some cars out.
He doesn't. He's gonna got to worry about rage a little bit.
Push cars forward. I'm up in 6.
Just push him towards safe room. He's just gonna need to get to safe room now.
I'm up. Alright, go, tank, go.
Melee's all over you.
Melee.
Nice job. Nick still got a melee.
One more. Done. Just one guy to save from me ran. I had him, but he melee me.
The fuck
job,
is that
guys.
car here?
It's a truck.
It's
It's for Killatoy to drive.
I can hit this truck, right? Maybe I can get in the back driving around.
Hold on, hold
The
on.
truck
I got
is
this.
safer now.
Bitch! Lose some health bonus.
Fluff.
Get 39.
We are back. So we saw a pretty good tank there from Team Royalty. They had some separation onto Bravo, who got charged, I think, going back for ammo. Got charged and then jockeyed in there, and they just went for the kill. With that, H2K took off for some distance points, which they got. They got one into the safe room, but...
Yeah, random truck making an appearance.
Yeah,
That's definitely new.
must be a new... Just a new add-on we were just talking about. I've never seen that truck before, so that's actually a good extra spawn to have. Yeah, that's that last hit there is pretty open and easy to avoid, but nice little Honda truck there to put in.
This is an 81 Honda.
81 Honda truck. I didn't know they still made those things, but of course Confogl puts it in just to say, hey, that truck's awesome.
No.
And we are going live, Team Royalty on Survivor and Team H2K on Infected. They do have a tri-cap with the boom.
This will work.
See if they can get the same result with that boom, which was really nice to play by Royalty. We do have the jockey spawned up in the hand sideways bug, and they're electing to go low. Nice pop onto that boomer, wow. And we do have the Charger spawned up in the back. Smoker's in front getting chipped. Charger misses his charge. Jockey still pouncing around. Charger getting 2 punches in. And there's the pole getting clear.
Only damage coming in from those charger punches.
By
That was a
Raku.
really nice pop. I don't know how it didn't proxy. It seemed pretty close.
With this, I think Team Royalty can just pretty much make their way out into the open. They do have one spawn up in the hand.
Yeah, they can make it with this choke if they do it right.
It looks like they're just going to clear out horn, play it safe. They do have another tri-cap jockey, Hunter Charger Boomer. Hunter's already pre-spawned up at the front of the house, on the top of course. Right now just kind of baiting out, getting out some comments. Dude, it looks like that Boomer's in the back. Hunter's already on the prowl, he's just making some sound. Charger's gonna come from back, it looks like. Looks like they're gonna try to get this early hit here, Polas.
I think it'd be interesting if they just ran forward right now. They'd not be ready for it.
Charger is gonna miss. Jockey coming in.
Nice
Gonna
pop.
get stopped. Nice pop on that. Remember, and Charger's not gonna get anything. I thought we had a little leg spike there. Might have just been
4
me.
damage coming in.
To that playground. Reloading. Hey, watch out!
Sorry, I turned my neck graph on. Right now, Royalty, the only chip really coming in was from that first attack with the Charger by Raccoon getting some punch. We do have a Smoker trying to pull back. He does not have it. He gets chipped down to 160 by the HR. It would be in the hands of Purple.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Hunter just pouncing around, getting some leg spikes here.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. Smoker's gonna get picked, and I guess maybe they'll just save those last spawns.
Reloading.
Right now, just clearing out some horde, just doing their best baiting impression, but they did pick that. Smoker. I'm not sure what that will give them. Might give them the spitter.
Oh, it's raining.
Reloading.
It's going to be interesting to see if H2K goes for an early hit just to get some damage, or are they going to wait for that tank to spawn and then try to drop it in, slow them down for a car. I'm not too sure how close that tank spawn there. They actually got a Charger out of the Smoker being killed. We do have our first pause.
I think Bravo's having some problems.
The color of the names looks different than usual.
I think it's because we're looking at the other team typing in infected chat, so it changes their colors and stuff.
Oh, nice little feature. We do have ours being thrown out, and we are going to unpause it here. We are going live.
Thank God it was a quick pause.
Yeah, nobody likes pauses. We do have Team Royalty just making their way up, kind of just clearing out some common, doing their best they can. Sideways box has the boomer, he's looking to spawn. We do have the tank being spawned up right now, and we do have our attack coming in. The charge is going to come in, try to get some. He misses his charge. We do have a double boomer, and that jockey onto.
Oh no!
He's getting them really far. He's really separated right now, and the rest of his box.
Down too. He's going to go down. That's their HR.
And we
is in there.
We have one day.
Booms.
He's got a boom. We don't have time right now. He's trying to get the punches on Nick. He does get the punch. Charger's going to charge him, but he killed the Charger by accident. He's going to go for a little bunny hop jump rock here. He's going to land it onto Nick. Very nice. He's probably going to get the punch onto Nick. Misses it because he didn't want to punch. But there's the car. We have a car, and this car might come. Oh, he just missed the punch, and they're going to sneak out the. Oh, he can kill Nick right now.
He's going to kill it.
Nice job.
I think guys might just try to rush for this.
They're going to rush. Here comes the car. Car just missing, but it did hit Coach, it looks like. We do have a nice pull in the back. Rochelle is on the opposite side trying to clear that. Smoker's almost dead. And there's the charge, and that's going to be a white.
That's support? That was all support right there. I honestly...
Total SI support.
Tank honestly didn't even really do that much. Like, that was just ridiculous support. Everything landed. Like, every single time a support went in, it landed. They just didn't shut anything down.
Very nice by
yeah, really nice.
Effective
play by H2K.
That boomer and that jockey was just devastating. Just could not recover from that.
They just needed to do better, like taking that back. They just ate too much stuff. That boomer plus jockeys really hurt.
Very nice job by Eclipse, who was the tank there. He avoided some punches there, so he would not kill his SI. He swung and missed on purpose. It looked like just to miss that hunter who was going to pounce Nick. And he got it and got the car hit. He should have had a double car hit there. They got trapped, but he missed that first punch on the car, but it did not matter. His SI support was all there for him. This game's still close just because of that wipe, but didn't really make a difference. Royalty really hadn't taken any sort of chip.
Yeah, they were doing so well up until that point. Just one good infected attack at the perfect time. Crushed them. Too hard to come back.
They are not down by much. We're only in map 2, so it's no big deal.
Yeah. On a map like Hard Rain, those few hundred points are nothing.
No, all map 4. And if map 3 you have an early tank and happen to get an early wipe and you can make the distance after killing that tank, it's huge. But like we said, map 4.
4 is quite good.
It's not everybody's favorite. I'm not too sure, Jeff, did they add in anything new to map 4?
They doubled the car.
Triple. Times 10 cars.
When you now hit a car, it splits into 3 smaller cars.
Turns into mini smart cars. That's the worst.
Homing car.
So right now we do have Team H2K making their way out. We do have a smoker pulling out. Gonna pull Rochelle.
Nice.
Still have not cleared it. Oh, they had the separation there. Charge is gonna try to get in. Charge spit. Does land it in the spit onto Coach.
Oh,
and they're
God,
just piling up on him. That's a lot of damage onto Coach right now. And the jockey stops him. He's gonna go down.
Wow.
Wow.
What a fucking attack.
What a hit. Absolutely.
Really nice. They pulled the smoker out just for distraction, and they all rushed forward to try to clear that smoker. They got an easy charge, and they spit on top of it. The spitter died, so he died on top of him for a double spit. Well, the jockey just caught him, and really, really like perfect attack. Down first attack on a long map like this is huge.
And we do have a tank up here, Paul. I have not seen this tank in a long time. The early tank, and it's in the hands of Killatoy, the Killer tank. Let's take it over to a Team Royalty war room.
My bad.
Oh god.
Don't take chip tank.
Yeah, that was the wrong place. My bad.
Is,
I might
what do you guys think about putting car in?
And then give it to you guys.
Well, not if you're gonna get chipped for all of them. I think you should put car in.
Think so?
Yeah. If you know how to do it.
Nope. Wait, it's still in play. Woo! It's in.
Sort of.
Are they gonna rush?
No.
We'll sit up front if they try to.
Well, we gotta get
that
the
car in.
We got a boom. We can do good with boomer. Reloading. Oh! It's bouncing.
Alright, we gotta go now, guys. Go. Oh, wow.
You got nothing.
Okay,
Boys.
Nice,
Oh, you
nice,
got
nice.
a gun.
Just get out of this. They're chasing you.
Wait, did they remove the? Wait a second. Wait a second.
They're going forward now.
Okay.
Whatever you do, please AI it. No, I'm just playing.
Maybe try Ken. You can AI it if you want. You don't have to.
Okay. Well, it's AI now.
Let's hit with this AI though.
I believe in this AI.
Alright, let's go.
Holy mother of God.
Wow, that's good.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, after that tank. The tank was getting pretty heavily chipped early on. He could not seem to get that car into play. His SI was not landing for him, but he did land a random car hit onto Bravo. Now we have two completely bleeding here, Polas.
Prodigy got the old desperation car at the end, just last second, like when it went out, I'll smack it and fucking down on me and ran away.
Definitely one of the most satisfying feelings in this game, that last car hit. Just that random car.
Actually turned into a pretty intense thing.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
nice
Hunter getting
speed
skied.
side.
Wow, nice ski. Boom coming in from the top, getting a double boom. Here comes the spit. Jockey's still getting rejected. Finally gets shut down. There's the spit going down.
I think Spitter did that last one, right? So we'll have a third cabin boomer coming up. And Sideways is just a skeet machine today.
Definitely on his game right now. He's carrying the majority of the health bonus here with clips. It's interesting to see. Royalty likes to, I don't think they'll get time for it, but they do like doing that on the ramp attack. They do have a tri-cap with the spitter, actually, and they have a hunter spawned up right now. Just growling it. They must be just, they're going to wait right now because Team H2K is hiding inside the room. They do have a very nice setup for this. With this, they have the charged spit too. Hunter pouncing around just for some distraction right now. He's on top, and they do have their spawns up. Here comes the Hunter in. He's already a little bit chipped. He does land the pounce, but he's going to get down. There's the hole in the back. There's the charge spit, and he lands on the Nick.
Oh, he's gonna double spit, get up with some common on him too.
Ooh,
Nice
he took
damage on the health bonus there.
Yeah. And a little bit of death spit there, getting a little bit of chip onto the other health bonus. But I was going to say, was that the health bonus? It is. So they brought down the health bonus just a little bit more.
They hit Sideways there for a lot of damage. He was up at like 90 or so. You hit him just a little bit more, make him slow, and we'll go a long ways.
You still have to deal with this event too, where you take, most of the time you're already bleeding quite a bit here, but
Looks like they have a boomer 3-cap and no charger.
looks like the boom's set up, or he's just getting his way up there. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them drop when they're on the second floor for an attack. And it looks like the Hunter's going for a DP.
what
Lands
a
a
DP.
24.
And he clips too, that was health bonus.
That's another health bonus being dropped by ProdigySim with the
Nice
bounce.
DP by Prodigy.
Prodigy seems to land quite a few damage
Yeah,
bounces.
he's pretty good at Hunter actually.
With damage bounces in matches too. Not a lot of people can do that. It's harder. We do have the jockey spawned up top, just making some noise. Here he comes in. He's gonna miss. He's gonna fall. He gets skied when he's dropping. We do have the boom coming in. Killatoy. That's the smoker on the second floor, looking to pull Nick or Rochelle, who's ever coming up. I don't know if they. Oh, she spotted him. She's gonna chase him. He's trying to
We
get
do
as
have a
far away
charger
as he
right now
can.
though. Prodigy's up.
He's gonna get the pull, and she's not gonna get the clear. There's the charge coming in. Charge is gonna get one punch, and there's the clear onto the smoke there, Pulls.
Yeah, Prodigy came up just a second too late to help there. But I still think it might have been worth it for a DP on the health bonus like that.
Definitely sacking, trying to get the charge in time for up top. Still the 24 damage bounce. That's.
Oh, did they find more pills? They just found 2 pills, didn't they?
I think they might have found a set down below, or there was one up top. They do have
They have a nice
pretty
setup
nice
right
setup, and they're gonna go in right now with it. Here comes the spit into the back room. Charger, I mean, Hunter getting skied. Charger getting some punches on the Rochelle. Jockey lands on the coach. And Raccoon is down to 1 HP.
now.
That's how the set
he
feel.
does
And he's
go
down.
He's gonna be black and white.
Yeah, he is.
They need to hit sideways a little bit more to get him slow for that field. So if they have 4 slow in the field, it's really big.
They do get him up, and they are going to get in the elevator. I don't think we'll see. We might see a sack here.
Nah, I doubt it. Maybe
It looks like
no, it looks
Breaker's
like
setting
that's-
up top. He wants to go for that late pull. I'm not too sure. Well, they'll have time, but there's the
So you wanted
just
to
kinda
demo
delay.
there or something. Oh, what? Is that doing damage?
Eh?
Reloading.
We just saw some damage going into
Gas station!
the elevator there.
I wonder if it does damage at the bottom. Or if it...
It looks like Metafogl ProdigySim again scripting this in his favor. This is why we can't have this guy playing competition. I've been saying this since day one.
Anyone else feel like crap right now?
Fixing games. So we did see Spit going in there. I don't think we'll see Team Royalty do it. They are going to do it. I guess it's fair game now for both sides. So we're going to see it on both sides. So everybody's a little bit confused here. I am too, because it's fair game for both sides then. Yeah, sorry, we're a little confused here too, because we know that the Spit has been removed from that elevator attack, since that was just so game-breaking before.
I'm gonna call foul play from ProdigySim. Definitely coded this.
Just gonna type out a...
Got these pit bulls. Got this just for you. Yo, Nick.
So, I just said it's fair game for this map, but next map, it should be, I'm gonna make sure it's legal. You should not spit in there. See, that was taken out. Everybody's just going up in arms right now.
So final calling, it's legal for this map, but not third map. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we should remind him of that on map 3.
And we do have Team Royalty making our way out. Sorry, we're just a little bit, I guess we could say, just out of the zone. I was not expecting that. I was like, just a delay spit, but it started doing damage. H2K was standing in it like, wait, what's happening? We do have the charge coming in. He's going to get stumbled, but he's going to get a punch, and they're going to get a couple, and jockey him right out, and the pull's going to take him for some reason. To get some extra damage, I'm not too sure. They might have saved him a few extra just from God frames, but they did a lot of damage to break their pulls.
Yeah, I don't even know how they did so much damage. I feel like they shouldn't have done so much.
And we do have a tank out now. In
And
the
the
hands of Eclipse. Why don't we take it over to a Team H2K war room?
Do you guys want to set up like all that sign in the front? He goes for a car if they push, he just hit. And if it's a good hit, tank can commit.
Yeah, sure.
Go for the car. Set up like all that sign in the front so if they push.
Oh shit.
Is it battle play?
Not yet. It's on fire.
No, it's not. Okay,
It's
set
in
up
front.
the sign.
Ooh.
It's okay, set up that sign. Okay, they're not gonna push. You should just go on with that.
He's passing.
Alright.
Clubhouse.
Don't rush
Where's it
Bravo,
at?
just go
No.
for punches and then...
Why are we keeping going?
Go for spit.
Cars in the front. You should drop in the front, hit it once and go. Yeah, towards your right. Drop in the front, hit it once and go in.
Reloading. Reloading.
Missing. Go for punches.
So you have plenty of health. Nice punch. He's almost down.
Nice, alright, kill. Alright, let's get ready to
Let's go, let's help him. No,
Alright.
no.
Oh, my bad, charge it.
Nice.
Getting out.
And before. Lucky car, guys! Lucky car!
Still have
Good
enough
eye.
health to get a corner.
Yeah, let us support you though.
We're gonna go in for
with
you.
you.
No,
They're going back. They're going back. You guys need to go in.
Ready?
You can go for a ride.
No, I'm
Right.
Bring him to the corner.
Need some help soon.
I got kills already.
I'm stuck
Okay,
in this
I'm
thing.
Alright.
Sit up, nice.
Wait, what?
It's clear.
What just happened to the hunter?
I got meleeed 7 times.
Good job.
We are back. Great tank there by H2K. We saw Bravo pushing with that car and get a a nice hit on Prodigy and get the kill there. Came back, went out, chilled for a sec, let us on skim, came back in and did a lot of damage. Actually spread it around the wall and the breaker and purple. So we're gonna see Royalty pushing around there with just 3 people. ProdigySim is dead. Probably should have coded something in there with cars and
Reloading.
kind of dropped the ball.
It looks like they're going to drop this attack on them. We have the smoker coming back, but they're pushing towards him. Here comes the large charge, going to land onto Breaker, but they're going to get the clear before that, and the boomer does get popped.
Nice shutdown.
Very nice shutdown. Yeah, with that tank, the tank probably could have stayed in there with the car because they did have a lot of common in there, but overall he did even get more damage.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out for him perfectly.
They're all out of pills now, so
I think they do have a couple sets coming up, maybe 2, maybe 1, I'm not sure. But right now, Team Royalty just trying to get their way
they
out of
gotta
this,
get out of this area.
out of this hellhole. We do have the Hunter up. Here comes the Boom. Boomer's a little too far. He's going to get popped. Here comes the Hunter trying to go in. Does land, but he's going to get cleared. And there's the jockey coming in, and just a little late. Almost had the tri-cap. A little
Nice
stagger
there.
Very nice. Very nice clear. Sideways box is going to take that smoker and take it back for a despawn. Royalty kind of just hauling right now, just making up as much distance points as they can.
Looks like they have 1 pill in the bathroom in this side chat.
We do have a 2-2 setup here with Smoker and Charger, which they want. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a rocket boom or something like that from the top. And they're not going to do it unless they go for like a second floor attack. Oh, looks like they're going to
I wonder
wait
if they're
till
going to try to go for a charge off here, just do some damage on the like Kill-A-Toy or something, try to get it down.
Kill-A-Toy holding most of the solid HP. If the Charger spawned up, it is in the hands of Raccoon. They're trying to shoot him from the floor below. Breaker making his way up. We do have a bunch. Ooh! Wow. Nice by Purple. They have Kill-A-Toy kind of leading the charge. I don't know if that's the best idea, but he afraid of no one. Oh, when they get the charge off, that's going to incap, and that was the HP. We do have a pull on the coach on the bottom right now, so Purple can try to come in there and clear it up. But we saw Kill-A-Toy go down, which was all
I didn't see
phone
charge, to be honest. What happened? Was he on the stairs or something? Or?
He was up top, backing his way up. Charger looked to charge off towards the little trailer outside, but he charged them the opposite way. Kill-A-Toy and Bravo DPing Kill-A-Toy, just adding insult to injury. Just a little rude on Bravo's part. That was a real dick move for sure.
Kill-A-Toy might die, actually.
He's almost dead. We do have a Charger up on the bottom. He is dead. Charger getting shut down, but
Kill-A-Toy went
dead.
from like 80 green to dead.
He's got to be upset with his team right now.
I almost think they should just jump off for some points.
Not illegal, so they can do it, and Raker saying, yes, understood. It looks like they are going to try to go for that jump. I wouldn't be surprised.
Heads up! I hit it.
There, just jumping for some points. And there we go. And Purple saying, for the Shire, as he jumps off. So,
H2K not too happy right now.
definitely not. I wasn't expecting the spit in the elevator at all. But we do have Team H2K right now leading heading into map 3 by 809 points to 549 points for Team Royalty. Not a high scoring affair yet. Most of the time hard range not that high scoring anyways, but that was before the spit in
Even
the
for
elevator.
hard rain, I'd say this is pretty low.
I got mine.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the damn boat.
So making sure they say I am flow flexing. Faux flexing. Jeff
What's
never
the,
seems to say he never types my name right when he posts about his cast. So I'm
Well,
kinda getting
what
upset
happens
about
if
that.
somebody spits in the elevator?
I'll just be pissed. forfeit loss. Probably not, just maybe a replay. I'm saying forfeit loss, scaring them into not doing it. So hopefully we do not see a spit in the elevator, because I will just be upset.
See Prodigy up there? You see where Prodigy is, though?
He's on the Ducatel Sugar Co. sign up in the skybox, so
Clarence up there. Watching
Clarence
down on us.
Ducatel. Okay, so back to the game. Sorry, there's some talking about some spit in the elevator. So we're gonna see a sugarcane field attack. We do have the hunter already spawned up, as we were talking about, in the hands of ProdigySim, looking for another DP. He's already kind of jumping his way. Here he comes for a DP, just missing, but we do have the pounce on the one charger coming up from behind. We have the boomer walking his way, and they're already shooting him. He's chipped, and he's dead. There's the double charge. We got a double charge, and we have a full right now, so lots of damage going in right now. He's going to get a couple times. Ran out of ammo, so
Not
lots
too
of
bad damage, though.
The two that were carrying the health bonus last time for us are now the ones chipped down a little bit.
Hunter went in a little too early and just got insta-cleared by that HR. I think he should have waited. Or somebody needed to go for that hunting rifle for one. So Prodigy has a spitter right now, so...
And they're going to kill him. Very
Good-
class,
yeah, they're good
class
sports.
act. Could have been rude about it, not did it. So they have a boomer and a hunter. The boomer's probably just going
They
to
get
rock
a charger,
him.
too.
They do have a charger. I'm not sure that boomer's going to save for an attack down below.
Yeah, looks like they want
Actually,
to take out Prodigy.
we do have a tank up right now, folks, in the hands of Killatoy. Why don't we take it over to a royalty war room?
I'm staying calm. Just get the tank in.
Am I going in?
Yep.
Roger that.
Shu is their boss. They're probably gonna like try to jump down or something.
Try to stall him.
Push him over here.
Maybe?
Fuck.
Nice.
Got one.
Nice.
She's gonna start running. Just getting my clear. Nice. Two more.
He's pound square for the HR now. Yeah, the server is kind of messed up. Keeps lagging every like few minutes or so. Got him.
Good. No, if only ProdigySim doesn't fuck us over on Infect or Survivor.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
We are back. Very nice tank played by Royalty there. We saw Kilto just pushing with that tank, and I think ProdigySim got a charge off for just a huge charge in cap. And then Kilto got a punch shot so as they walked up the stairs, and he like flew into a ledge, he got in cap. So just like right away when the tank was still like good 90%, two people were already in capped, and it was just not looking good after that.
Back to the boat, people.
Definitely Killatoy playing a really good tank. Yeah, good SI support again. Team Royalty doing some good job with that. So it'll be
It's gonna be
another sugarcane. I'm sorry, full goods.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be really huge now. If Royalty can beat that tank, they can make up a lot of points in distance.
Absolutely.
I think it's not that hard on the if you take it on second level.
Just got to play close knit here. We do have the hunter already pre-spawned up in the sugarcane field. We do have a great setup. The jockey would probably be more ideal for this attack.
Head through the field.
Looks like we do have the smoker going to pull from behind. Boomer's going to be up front. Now you know the charger up by the hunter, but they're on the... Oh, there is an opening there. Sorry. I was not sure. I was a little confused. Right now, Team Royalty kind of just ghosting their way through the field. They're halfway in, so they are in the danger zone. We do have the smoker coming up. Hunter just wall kicking right now. He's flying around. Boomer getting popped by Killatoy. Nice. There's the double. There's a quick little double cap. There's the pull. What a pull. So far away, but they're going to clear that pretty quick.
Nice clears all around. Only some minor damage coming from it looks like that charger.
A little bit of damage onto Killatoy, but he did get a nice pop on that boomer, which is hard to see. It's easy to see from our vantage point. We came up right above. Like, well, there he is right there. Pop.
It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with this since they do have a spitter. I wonder how they'll do this attack.
You have a boomer too,
Yeah,
so
they have a 2-cat.
and a hunter and the raccoon waiting on their final spawn. So I'm not too sure what they're going to do.
Nice melee.
You ain't right in the head shooting like that.
And H2K electing not to spit in the elevator, which is very, very class act. And we do have the tank up in the hands of Sideways Box making his way in. Let's take it over to a Team H2K war room.
Good job.
Upstairs.
Just need to have spawns.
Yes,
Suck this
downstairs.
shit, you guys.
We're waiting for
Yeah, I
stairs.
thought we were gonna get the boom on the stairs.
We're just like this.
Yeah.
We're waiting for stairs. Just waiting this way.
It's not gonna take any shit. Boomer.
Kill that.
Do it fast. Faster.
Weapons in, you're just gonna have to start pushing in.
Go
and-
low.
Right now. Go, go, go.
Oh, lag. Ready? Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why is this lagging?
I have no idea.
There's so much lag.
We are back. So, you want to take that one away?
So we do have an AI hunter up top just kind of just walking around. They spawn him, but he's going to be up there for the rest of the game if they don't do so. Now he's following them. Okay, now he's in the game, but we saw that tank in the hands of Bravo having a few missed punches. The charger went off. We did have a nice boom come in to help him, but he was just not landing his punches. That's too bad because now Team Royalty really not that far, like lots of good health right now. They are making their way. It looks like Team H2K is going to try to drop that attack down. We do have the AI hunter coming in from the back. Finally comes in to help his team.
Royalty's in such a good position to make this now. If they can make this, it's huge.
Team H2K's definitely got to do some work on that HB. We do have the jockey already
Pressure's
spawned
on.
up. Here he comes in, leading in. Here comes the rocket boom. Doing a little B hop. He's going to land a double boom. The smoker is still up there. It's the pole. But it does get cleared, and he's going to get... he's going to keep him chipped.
I saw
Not
that
gonna chase
Boomer get chipped. Royalty's not too happy about that. I hate chipping Boomers in the
It's not... Definitely not a fun thing when you see blood splatter, and he still gets the boom up.
So that just iron stomach, just take a bullet.
Right now, Team H2K is not going to have their spawns up in time, so Team Royalty is going to get out. Probably expect to see a hit up just around this corner or near the...
Gonna have
I don't know what you want to call that, a little trailer.
Yeah, it's a little trailer.
They do have the Charger Spitter, and they have a Hunter. Smoker looking like he wants to
So
pull
they
from
want to spawn
back.
from
but he's-
behind that trailer.
Yeah, but he did not. We do have the Hunter already pre-spawned up. He is growling right now.
I think they should go in right now.
I am hungry. And we have the charge. Charges.
Oh,
Gonna get
that
cleared
charge
fast.
is
We do have a
destroyed. Nice
Lots of
bounce
separate
from that. Nobody playing that. Oh, it's gonna hurt real bad. Breaker taking a lot of damage.
yeah, that was a nice little 2-cap charger. Get shut down pretty fast there, Polas, but they did land the Hunt Spit.
But the thing is they're gonna get through this center area, and this area right now where they are is probably the deadliest point in the map. If they can get through this, then it doesn't matter how much damage they
See,
take.
most teams can land more attacks here because their team is completely bleeding, getting through all that,
Yeah,
all that
nobody
mayhem.
is slow going through that.
They should go right now, trap them up top, or right when they drop theirs, the boom
Nice
up top.
little boom.
We do have a charge spitting again.
Oh, that could be bad in that room.
If they can land in the little room, Charger looking for spawn. They can get it right behind Coach, is not blocking that, but then he can't. They're waiting. There's the charge now. He should have went the other way. He had a double charge there, but they are going to land the spit. Now here it comes. Michelle kind of standing and get a
They're
little
gonna
bit
get
chipped.
safe from off it. And that is a good health bonus for this map. That's almost,
Right now,
that's almost
yeah.
like an unheard of health bonus on this map. That's really
this
good.
is any health bonus on this map this year is like Dark Carnival
3 greens
3.
is
Yeah, this health bonus is huge, and the Colts kind of made it. 604 health bonus, and an LOL being pulled out by Breaker.
that's gonna be a
1200
really good buffer zone.
1204 points for this on this
Yeah.
chapter alone. It's huge.
Yeah, that's a good 1,000 points they made up on that map.
Absolutely.
That's going to give him a huge buffer zone for map 4, which is really big.
Yes. So we have Team Royalty now sitting at 1,753 to Team H2K's 1,033 heading into map 4. We still have finale to play though, so this isn't the final map, but as most people who play competitive Left 4 Dead 2 would know, that map 4 is probably one of the most frustrating
Yeah, I don't even...
maps.
Anything can happen on this map.
So one team gets a random car hit, the other team does not. You make it into the safe room with a huge bonus.
On a real quick side note, I have a shout out from Blade. He's bugging. He says, "Shout out to everyone for testing Metafogl. Good luck and keep it interesting." So pretty much just thanks for like testing out Metafogl.
Thanks for keeping it up. Sorry folks, I have not taken shoutouts. I went offline. I am sorry. Sorry for the confusion on map 2 and 3 where we had the spit and we were just a little confused in the server. Still, this is not out of H2K's hands. Definitely not. This is not out of reach. They can definitely still make the comeback. It just happened that they didn't do as much work with that tank, and that's how she goes. But right now they just need to focus on what the task at hand is, and they'll do just fine. We're almost ready to go live here, and they are going live right now. We do have a tri-cap with a boom smoker hunter and charger along with that boom. We have that truck outside full of, so...
Yeah, I actually was just going to say, I wonder what's going to happen with this truck. I've seen this attack doing, like... Lately, I don't know why, but for some reason lately this attack has been doing so much damage whenever I play. Like... I don't know, you'd assume the segment doing damage. The last, like, 4 or 5 times I've played, I've seen this attack just absolutely, like, crush. Like, downs and fucking tri-caps galore and stuff. I don't know what it is, but... I see this attack do a lot of damage sometimes.
And it looks like they're not going to use that truck, and the smoker is looking to spawn there now.
I almost wonder if it'd be best to rush right now as survivors, because that truck actually, like, it changes a lot.
Nice pop. They're kind of staggered in their attack pulls. Here comes, they do land a charge, and there's, oh, nice dead stop by Coach, and they're going to clear that, but the hunter still lands, but not really going to do any damage on them.
Only about 20 damage coming in. That
Very nice
pop
clears.
really saved them, because they all went that way.
Kill a toy.
That was like a good triple, like quad boom coming in. They're all stacked up.
We do have a witch in the middle of the street, and there's an extra car there I just noticed, and they're going to headshot her right now. She's getting chipped pretty hard, and she's making her way in, and she is dead.
Yeah. Is that white? Yeah, that white car.
Yeah, that white car is new. That's nice little addition, but a little extra hittable there for this map 4. They do have a 2-2 split with Boomer Spitter and the Charger and Smoker. Probably going to hit in the alleyway somewhere. Should definitely be interesting with an extra car. But more hittables, more fun.
Hope it's not a late tank though. The tanks are no fun on this map. Nobody likes a late tank on this map.
Nobody likes a late tank, that's right. Congratulations on your marriage.
Reload.
Say yes to the dress, buddy.
Like
we do have the early tank coming in here, folks. We do have the attack coming in right now, seeing if they can slow him down. Charger's going to charge right now, just going to split the D. Here comes the spit hit. Nothing really happening. Charger's still up. He's going to get a punch.
Spitter getting some minor damage, and somebody got hit by a common there and stuck in it for a second. But
and Hard2Kill and Polas here spawned in the other side of the Himalayan, so why don't we take it over to Team H2?
Do you want to go Survivor?
Yeah, let's kick it to a Royalty war.
Let's just Survivor.
Alright, let's watch out for them super scary calls.
Make sure you clear all the
Split it. We split. Kill the toy.
Charger!
Missed.
Do you want to block one of these? No, or...
Okay. It's in front, it's kind of stuck.
He's coming up.
Yep.
You can drop off anywhere.
Watch out, Breaker.
He's going for cars.
Car
Cars.
hits.
Hitting more cars for fun.
Alright, we're still good, guys.
We can't drop off that same direction though. How much tank chip do we have?
A lot. Just block spawns, don't get pulled off. He's close to dead.
Mumble just crashed.
Alright, quick, come back, Storm.
Kill AI then.
Or something. Up there.
Car. Missed.
I can't see.
Nah.
Tank's dead.
Dead. Chart.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team H2K's tank. And he actually punched Ellis, like, he hit the roof. He should have been in cap, but he took a lucky bounce and did not go down. So, overall, Royalty played that tank really well.
Yeah.
And right now their health is pretty ridiculous for this map.
I was gonna say that was really lucky for Royalty, not like for H2K, since, you know, that bounce he didn't get in-capped off it. But I mean, if you look at the damage, I think that's pretty much like the only punch he got in. I mean, Royalty played that so perfectly. They only really took, I think, 2 punches.
Yeah, let them go in right now. We do have Charger going in the kill toy. He could not get in. Pounce landed outside. Jockey's just going to get rejected. The nice clear in that spit did not allow that to happen.
Yeah, they ran in the door and blocked the spit so they couldn't come in and spit on that Charger. Nice play.
And right now we do have Team H2K kind of just typing in exclamation point health right now, seeing what they're at.
Yeah, I think they're getting a little nervous right now.
But they should not definitely worry. They should just play this map out, play their round out, and keep it close. Because they're not down that awful much.
They need to get a good attack right now, chip that health bonus bit, and play some good Survivor. And then Lock Connect on the finale, actually. You can make them a couple 100 points really easy on the finale.
I've seen teams get wiped right out of safe room.
They just need to keep this close.
They don't have the best setup here. They do have the charge spit, so they could actually drop some of that health bonus. Hopefully they land onto the correct Survivor.
Anything but Breaker.
Storm's coming.
They do have a storm coming in here right now, and they are going to back up just to play this out. To avoid any chip or anything like that. Looks like the charge is going to try to change the spawn up. I wouldn't be surprised if the Boomer tries to find a spawn or try to B-hop his way in there for a boom. He is getting blocked, but he shouldn't have a problem with the storm. And I think they overstayed their welcome. They're going to have to wait to the alley. I feel like if they went, they probably could have got 1 or 2 more attacks after that. And now they're probably... This might be the last one, and they might get 1 more. Here comes the rocket, and he gets popped. What a pop. And we do have the pull coming from the back. Charger there's the charge. He's going to get it onto Killatoy, who is some of the health bonus. There comes the Spit. Spit's going to try to block, but it did not spread as well as they probably wanted.
What's with that police car?
There's a police car up there now. There is a sheriff's car out there. And there's a van and a Jeep.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff near the end here.
And Ellis running right backing up into Breaker, backing up into it, and couldn't understand why you no move. Could not
Looks
move
like they're gonna get in the safe from off this.
That is huge health bonus.
Very good health bonus.
Chapter score of 1,556, bringing their campaign total up to 3,309. So
Royalty must be happy with that. That is really,
gotta be happy
really solid.
That they played this tank really well. But now our Team H2K's just gotta keep their head in the game.
The pressure's on though. They have to make this map with at least an average health bonus.
Mumble's being called out. Make sure you have it. So right now, yeah, definitely the pressure is on H2K because they do have to win this map. Definitely have to make it with a better health bonus, which is, you know, not out of the question. But that tank, you know, anything's possible with a hittable. One hittable could definitely hurt their chances of making a comeback. Right now, just clearing out some common. Killatoy is set up at the bottom of stairs right there. He's looking like he's going to try to go for a quick charge right as they're starting to jump down. It looks like the Boomer's going to come from safe room. We have the Hunter where the boat is and the smoker on top. There is the charge coming in now. He's going to lead in. He does land the charge. Does land the boom.
Nice.
Double boom. There's a pull. Nice little double boom. Gets a proxy on the coach, but he already had it.
So it's not too bad.
Not too much damage, so it's pretty good clears, but that boom definitely does help.
See if
That
this
smoke-
witch can do some magic.
That smoker's still up. I don't think he'll be anywhere close to that witch in time. He might just run back for a despawn. And
Witch
that's what he's
magic.
gonna do. Witch is making her way in. She is dead.
I'm so sorry for that witch. She never does anything.
No. We didn't get to see a Bravo crown.
I want to see a purple tank here. I like purple tank on this map.
Whoa, gay much? Gay!
Fuck you!
They do have the attack set up on the top. It's this block being called. I'm not too sure what is blocked.
What's he talking about?
I'm not too sure. Well, it looks like Team Royalty is going to set up for the hit back. We have the smoker going to try to pull forward here. Hunter's already spawned up on the opposite side. They're just waiting for that tank to spawn. He spawned a little bit further up, which Team H2K was not ready for the attack on the way back. They're going to try to pull. They're just going to go in for it, and they do land a nice little charge spit. Wow, perfect set. A nice little tri-cap. Lots of damage going in onto H2K right now, and Kilatoy is still... Wow, he's going to get the in-cap, and lots of damage going into Rochelle.
Is that
and we
tank
do,
up too?
oh, tank is up, but he's spawned all the way on the other side of the Himalayan, so they better hurry up.
Bravo. Luckily does not go down though.
We do have the tank up in the hands of Breaker. We take it over to an H2K war.
That's what we lost.
Yeah, I wish we could spin the elevator, but they died too fast.
We didn't lose because of 100 points. We lost because they made map 3 because I fucking lagged and missed every punch.
It's super late. Let's hit cars. Something out. No one's blocking the spawns below.
How is it?
It's inside. Someone has to. Smoker's low below.
ProdigySim.
I need pills.
Where's tank at?
It's back here getting a car in.
Jack in
Server's lagging again.
the tank's there.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was tank by Team Royalty. We did see, in the hands of ProdigySim, sorry, playing a really good tank. He did a little bit of B-hopping to get that jump punch. So B-hopping's not illegal in this tournament, sorry. Did not make it illegal.
That first car, it was so funny.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, but you don't see that often. But he hit it and it rocketed to the moon. To the moon, for sure. So right now we're going to see Royalty probably hit in this alleyway. They do have another great setup for this alley. The same setup they had last time. See if they can make the same thing happen.
Yeah. On a quick side note, I think Eclipse is black and white and out of pills.
Eclipse is black and white. It's been down twice. Right now, H2K kind of baiting, but they took a lot of damage from that tank. They're coming in. They do get the pull out. Charge coming in. There's the Hunter. He's going to get the double cap. Oh, nice clear. They still land the spit in there. He's in the corner. That is Eclipse taking that. Another good attack by Team Royalty, and they get the down onto Bravo. But right now, sorry, that was Bravo's first time down. We do have 2 downs on Eclipse, who's black and white. The solid HP is on to Raccoon, who's in the hands of Coach.
Looks like there's no pills or anything in the ambulance.
And Team Royalty looking like they're going to set up on this ambulance for a hit. Kilatoy going for his boom. He's going a little too far. He's going to get popped. Hunter's still bopping around on the side, all willy-nilly, jumping around.
That DP.
Definitely wants that DP. We do have a Charger on top. They might just try to make their way, and the Charger might just go, hey, what's up? I'm around the corner. He's going to get the guy inside. He stumbles him, but he might get a punch onto Coach. Oh, he doesn't get the second punch that he wanted. There's the spit coming in onto Coach. He's going to try to go the other way. Got 20 HP, 28 HP, and he's black and white, so he's making his way. Hunter is still up in the backside. We do have Kilatoy as jockey making his way to the safe room.
Raccoon walking into death spin and getting down.
Breaker doing his thing. He knows what's up. Team H2K definitely hurting right now. Their bonus is very small.
So you're gonna have that force spawn up base. Oh, Prodigy getting chipped down to 2 health.
Very nice chip on that Hunter. He's got 2 HP. He's probably not going to be a big importance in this next attack. H2K slowly making away. Hunter's going to get skeeted. There it is. We do have a storm coming in. The boom's going to try to make a boom over there. He does get a double boom. Surprisingly, jockey is spawned up. Smoker already picked. We do have another down under a shell.
We might try to just wait here for Prodigy to come back and control the score.
Going in for a little rocket jockey. Boomer is still up on the other side of that band, but we're going to have ProdigySim spawning up in 1 second here. What does he get? He gets a spitter. Not too much health. He could probably delay the spit at the safe room door. He's going to spit on the coach trying to go for the kill, and he gets trapped behind the car and he goes down. Raccoon is down. I can't believe he landed that.
They can get some engine on blips. They can kill him.
We do have a smoker. There's the delay pull. Kilatoy is up in 1 second. He might be... Oh, he's got a charger. He's going to spawn up from behind.
He's going to punch in on Ellis.
Oh, that was just snuck in the door. Very close. Nice little sneak attack there. Ellis, you little rascal, you would.
They're going to make it in, but the health bonus is just minimal. It still gives the royalty a huge lead here.
Their chapter score for that one was not much. They did not have a good bonus for that, but they are up to 1,765 compared to Team Royalty's 3,309.
I think what, like 1,600 points or so?
Yeah, they're down by quite a few, but right now Team H2K's really got to wipe with that first tank they get.
Yeah, they have to do some magic here.
Definitely.
Let's go.
If they can get a good opening attack off, they do have a tri-cap with the spitter charger jockey Hunter. If they can 60 or 900, it's like 2,400, I think. So if they can get a good opening attack off, definitely get the confidence build up. They can, if they can wipe with that first tank, they definitely still have a chance of making this map. But they really got to avoid any chip, which is really hard on this finale. But you know, never say never. We're our live Team Royalty kind of just making their way out of the same room. We do have the Hunter already spawned. Charger getting chipped already. He's got no SI support. He's going to die before he even gets in. There, a really staggered attack. Jockey was not...
Breaker just sat there like shotgunning him over and over in the face.
A little bit of a delay spit, but I was playing it smart, not rushing forward like, hey, I can get the switch now and can start it early. Yeah. They know that they only had a couple spawns come in. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna wait for his team so they can start it together. And they do have the full attack up, and the sign is started by Team Royalty. I thought they were gonna go in for an early attack here, but they started, so they might just wait for the horde. They do have the charger, and Smoker Pulse might look for that death pull or death charge. Sorry.
I'd love to see a death charge on this map. It's been so long.
Yeah, you don't see that often anymore. And they do have one person on the bottom kind of blocking spawns. They do have a charger. He is not watching. We have a little bit of legs, but he does get a charge onto Ellis. Lots of spams going out. There's the spit way off. Not going to reach from that far away. But the spitter is still up. Spitter's going to try to make its way in, try to get the sack. See a little bit of damage going on to Breaker. And that's the only damage from Team H2K is from Bravo on that charge. Spitter electing to save because he couldn't get it sacked. Chilling out in the back. Right now we have our first storm coming in. We do have a tank spawning up. I thought there was going to be a second horde. It is in the hands of Bravo. Let's take it over to an H2K order.
That's the one I was aiming for.
We can't throw this away. We need to wipe in this first tank.
You got to play a tank, right?
Fuck this.
We are back right now. We saw Bravo push in there with all his cars, and I think he used like 2 or 3 of them. One was some support. I don't actually know if he landed a single punch or rock or anything. I got 25 damage. It was actually from before. I could be wrong. At most he landed a punch, otherwise it was just a no-hitter, and he got rid of all his cars, so...
We do have the one car up still in front, but we do have a Hunter trying to go into a skybox, but Purple's not having any of that. We do have a pull on the bottom. Right now, really staggered attacks. We do have a Charger coming in. Charger's just going to miss the spit coming in. We did see that tank use a lot of hittables. I thought maybe he's just going to bring them all in, saying, you know what, screw it, just try to get some hittables in, but he pushed in up top to get that Honda up top. He got chipped down to 3K early on. He had no SI support to help him, but I'm not too sure what the call was. Maybe they just figured he can get that car. It was close. They got the pounce on. He just missed the punch. Right now, Royalty just dealing with the storm. It's really stormy out here. We do have another tank. These tanks spawn a little quicker than I remember. And they spawned up. They do have a car right behind him. He's getting chipped early on. It's in the hands of Bravo again.
Nice
Can he redeem himself?
See if Bravo's
I'm not too sure. He's going to make his way onto the bomb. He misses. Swinging for the fence right now. He does have the car. He's looking for a punch. Here it comes up way too high. It's going to drop down. We do have this SI coming in from the back. Another
close car.
Close car there, yeah. Jockey getting dead stopped, and there's a rock out to the moon. Here comes the charge coming in. Hunter's coming in right now. He's going to get dead stopped, and that charge is just getting chipped. Charge is going to land onto Coach, and that car's up and over. There's a punch. Bravo trapping Coach right now, getting some punches in. He's going to pull out. He's dead.
So Bravo getting 2 punches in 2 tanks.
And Royalty's health is
not like
really high for this. Those tanks are spawning earlier than I remember since we haven't played this in a while.
There's no finale tank. There's no third tank, is
I don't
there?
think so. No, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's been taken out a long time ago.
So unless they get some Death Charger or something with a Boomer, Spitter, or Smoker. Outlook is grim right now for H2K.
Definitely hurting right now. There comes the pull. He's just going to miss on Rochelle. She's just jumping up and down, just trying to chip. And she's chipping that Smoker very good. Does get the pick on it. Just jumping. We do have a boom on the bottom. Hunter is on the bottom. Here comes the storm. Spit at the dock. It is going to land. It's going to spread a little bit. They're going to just avoid that. Hunter getting skated by Breaker.
And I think this is gonna put it out of
I think this might seal the deal for Team Loyalty.
That is a massive. That's probably the biggest health bonus I've seen on this map. Eclipse with 0 damage.
We saw Eclipse getting 0 damage.
Yeah, Royalty really shut that down.
Wow, look at that bonus. Wow. 1,136 health bonus for a chapter score of 1,936.
And remember,
that's huge.
Going into map 3, Royalty had, I think, what, 500 points?
Yeah. Well, they scored 1,000 on map 3.
So, I mean, in 3 maps, they made, like, close to 5,000 points. I mean,
they got, like, bring their chapter score up to 5,245, so
sounds like a plan.
I think that puts it out of reach for Team H2K to make a comeback at this point, but...
Yeah, well, they'll play it out anyway, there'll be a chance. But yeah, Royalty just really fucking put on their tri-pants there.
Definitely turned
it away after map 3, they turned it on.
Not too sure what it was happening. We do have our first attack coming in, and we already had something cleared. No, we don't. Sorry, there's the charge getting a punch in onto Rochelle. She's going to get another punch onto Rochelle, and there comes the spit finally for a little bit of delay, cutting off Ellis from his team. Polas could do respect from you, good sir.
I also have a shout out real quick from Zion. He keeps bugging me. He says, shout out to Venom for Tagos.
Tagos, yep.
I don't know if it's like Mexican or something, but for Tagos, Venom.
This match was really close. H2K was playing really solid on the first 2 maps, and then, you know, some stuff happened. And things weren't clicking as well as it seemed like, where we do have our attack coming in, pull onto sideways box. Nice little dodge there. Hunter coming in from the front. Nice pop and a skeet to follow it up. Jockey getting dead stuff, but still alive. There he's dead. Really nice clear by Team H2K there. They're now taking their time. I'm surprised these tanks were spawning a little bit earlier. They spawned right after 1 horde. I always remember there was 2 hordes. I could be seeing things. 'Cause usually it's like 2 attacks and a tank.
I don't know. I haven't played this map in so
Yeah,
long.
a lot of us haven't played this map in a long time since the finale was broken. We do have we had a little bit of leg spike. We had a pull forward onto the sideways box. Here comes the charger trying to intercept. He's gonna get a punch and a charge into there. We did a jockey in the back on her shell, dropping her down into orange health. And we do have the tank up. I'm just waiting to see who gets it. It's in the hands of purple tank. Why don't we take it over to a royalty war room?
Yeah, they're gonna.
HR's on the bottom, so don't worry.
HR's the red guy. Bravo. The Rochelle.
Oh, almost.
I believe random car. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I fucked up there.
Way to go.
Lol, laggy ass shit server. I just watched
Ready,
it
Hunter?
teleport in your arms.
I'm gonna save myself for a surprise child. Bravo's got HR.
Maybe we should help him.
Yeah, maybe.
How do
I
you
don't
guys
know.
think about that? Motherfuckers! You're just punching the shit out of Cyrus.
I got the HR, don't worry.
Oh, no.
Yay! One left! Get him!
You can do it in your last 1300 health. Either that or it's Eclipse's time to... Nope. Oh, shit. You're fucked. Oh! Get juked. And here comes the death punch.
Oh, good, yeah!
GG.
And we are back, and that's going to wrap everything up for this tournament. We have Team Royalty going to be the champions of the Confogl Cup for Show 2. And
Very
H2K
deciding
taking
victory there.
Yeah,
Undefeated in the whole tournament.
Yes,
and then
they were.
beating H2K 5,200 to 2,100. So very, very nice game played by Royalty. Very well won. They were my favorites actually the whole tournament, but I have to say H2K did really good too.
Definitely. They came really together in this tournament. They definitely, I feel like they probably should have won the first meeting
honestly,
between these two.
I thought, honestly, HK was going to win tonight because Royalty doesn't play too much. I think they weren't quite on their A game. I think I've seen HK play much better than that. They're a really good team. And they practice a lot too.
Yeah, not to take anything away from H2K. They played a great tournament. Obviously made it to the finals, so they did something right. They were playing really good, and it just things just didn't go their way. But overall, they played great. We're out, and we do have our champions in Team Royalty. We're receiving some prizes, which I didn't get to, but it looks like they'll be getting some championship T-shirts and probably, I don't know, Scorpion King 2, Rise of Warrior, specifically
on Blu-ray.
Yeah, specifically.
Maybe a big old thing of jumbo shrimp too.
Yeah, they love that. Big old,
big wet sopping pile of jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, so they are our champions. I do expect to run another Confogl Cup sometime in January. I'll probably start up some sign-ups soon here. And
Be there.
More prizing, so be there. Should be fun. And I'd like to thank Jeffrey, who pretty much ran this tournament all by himself since I was busy with work. And it was a long process. I'd like to thank all the teams who participated in what I started. I wanted to do a league, but it turned out it just wasn't the greatest idea. So next one will be double elimination. But big shout out to Jeffrey.
I'd say it was a successful tournament in my opinion.
Yeah, very good. Happy for the teams that stayed in it, and most teams played their matches, so I was happy with that. But I really got to give my hats off to Jeff because he pretty much ran this tournament by himself. Did a great job with all the casts. He pretty much got all the games set up, so thank you to him. Thank you to SUD for casting tonight for the camera work, and Polas, my co-caster.
Oh, it was fun casting with you.
Thanks. Always a pleasure to cast with you, and all the viewers who tuned in. And yeah, I had a fun time doing this, and that's another chapter closed for another Confogl Cup for show. So thank you to all the teams and all the casts for Jeffrey and Seth, and all the casters who took place in this. Thank you for doing that.
Oh man, I don't even know how many casters we had.
Yeah, there's too many to thank, but thanks to whoever who did it. Pat on the back. And I think that's all she wrote for tonight. Polas, you got anything to say?
Not much. GG to both teams. That was a good game.
Well played to both teams, and congratulations, Team Royalty. You are the champions. Let's get wasted! Woo! Victory! Woo!